Hey sir, how are you? Do you happen to have your driver's license, registration, insurance?
Registration on there. Why are you pulling me over?
Once I have your driver's license, I'll be more than happy to tell you, sir.
Yeah, what's the emergency though?
I'm sorry?
What's the emergency?
Excuse me, sir, but the emergency is he wants to see if you are a licensed driver. If not, he will have to get you off of the road ASAP.
What do you mean?
What's the emergency? You pulled me over. You pulled me over, so I'm trying to figure out what's the emergency. I don't even know if I'm parked. Yeah, I'm parked. So I could take my foot off the brakes. I'm just trying to understand, like, what's your probable cause? I don't see what's
What's
public.
the probable cause?
Yeah, what's your
violation that I witnessed?
A violation is a crime?
A violation?
Is a crime?
It's a violation of Title 39, yes sir.
So that's a crime. Where's the injured party?
There doesn't need to be an injured party.
It doesn't need to be an injured party, then it's not a crime.
Do I have your driver's license, sir?
It's right here. It's right here. Hold on. Let me get you something else too. Matter of fact, let me get you my treaty. First of all, get my treaty.
What in the doohickey are you talking about, sir? Why are you trying to hand this man a treaty that has absolutely nothing to do with you? All he asked you for was your driver's license. Hand the man your driver's license and do not waste his time handing him a treaty that has absolutely nothing to do with you or absolutely nothing to do with driving.
Because I don't think you have probable cause to go through. So I'm just trying to understand. Hold on. I gotta give you all my IDs. Because can you give me your card? Can I see your police card? Okay. Here you go.
Thank you, sir. What is the treaty?
Can I get your ID?
Yeah,
It's in there. You didn't let me get it. You opened my door.
I'm from Brendan Landy, badge number 307, Brick Township Police Department.
Okay,
So apparently this Moorish sovereign citizen was being uncooperative and they had to open his door and get him out of the car, as you heard. So when that happened, he must have turned the camera off because he was so embarrassed, and now he resumed filming again. So let's get into it.
And your badge number, I didn't hear it.
Order 280.
Yeah, let me get my treaty. You mind if I get my treaty?
Treaty? What is it?
My treaty, it has to do with me being on this ground and you being as a foreigner, enforcing foreign law and commercial law. That's what it has to do with. You haven't been served, I haven't been served. Okay. You stopped me for a violation under your corporation. I don't waive my Fifth Amendment rights.
Okay.
Do what you got to do.
All right, very good. The reason why I stopped you is you're speeding and you also failed to maintain your lane.
First of all, I did not fail to maintain my lane.
Very good.
But I'm glad y'all got cameras though.
Yeah, we all got it.
Your badge number and your name? I can't hear you. The traffic going by. Okay. Can I get my treaty?
Excuse me, sir, but your treaty is not going to help you with the speeding ticket these officers are about to give you. Stop it with the nonsense. If you have your son in the car, behave like an adult. Take the tickets and argue your case in court. Stop trying to do that on the side of the roadway. That is not the proper place to plead your case.
My son is in there. My son is in there. No, don't walk up on my son, because I don't know if you got corona or not. None of us got masks on. Yeah, stay right there. And I need a supervisor. Any of y'all supervisors? Can you get one here? I need a supervisor immediately. And what's your patrol car number? Yeah, I need it. Yours? Your patrol car number. Okay. 4229? Okay. And his is 38. See, I love how a lot of y'all like to think we're sovereign citizens. We're not. We have a treaty though. We have several. We got the Iroquois Treaty. We have the Treaty of Peace and Friendship. We have the Yamasee Treaty. And all that supersedes everything y'all doing. Because this is all commercial. You see what I'm saying? Y'all enforcing statute, laws, and code, that's cool. But you can't do that to indigenous people when you come from Europe.
You're retarded.
We're not foreign here. You are. See what I'm saying? We don't work for the British Queen. You're hired. See what I'm saying? You're not under appointment, and you're not oath in. That's the sheriff. You're hired. So whenever you violate us, you're violating our negative and positive rights as well as our human rights. See, him pulling me over with no probable cause. He said I didn't maintain lane, but when the car almost ran me out of my lane, he didn't mention that. And then you jump behind me because I put distance between the car and me to keep my son safe. But he didn't mention that though. And the cameras, his cameras back there. We can subpoena him. But he made a big mistake though, pulling me over. I wasn't speeding.
I really don't understand how this Moorish sovereign citizen can go about his life always being in confrontation with people. It is absolutely ridiculous. It is just confrontation after confrontation after confrontation. And during these confrontations, he always likes to drop these wrong history lessons. It is absolutely ridiculous. History has nothing to do with you speeding right now. So why are you trying to give these officers a history lesson, a false history lesson at that? Sir, take your ticket and quite frankly, shut up.
So is it not proper to put a safe distance when a car is going to hit your car between you? Is it not proper? I mean, this is an illegal determination. I'm just asking the question. Is it not proper for you to put a safe distance between two cars and when a car is going to hit you? Is that not proper? And then why would he follow me to the light and then pull me over when we cross the light? Do that make any sense? If I'm speeding, you'll pull me over immediately. Why he didn't pull me over on the other side of the light?
Excuse me, sir. The questions you are asking are quite frankly stupid. Close your mouth, accept the ticket, and move on.
We can't live in peace. No, I'm standing right here. I can stand wherever I want. You don't own people. I'm not a slave. But you don't have to tell me how to conduct my business on this land. No, you cool. I heard what he said. He can speak for himself. He's a human. You're a human, right? Okay, then let him speak. He spoke to me. Ain't no car gonna hit me because y'all got these emergency lights on. I don't think they're gonna roll into y'all. Why? Let me ask you a question. Why do so many Europeans work for police?
Stop it. Get some help.
What do you get out of this job? Yeah, because y'all always pulling people over trying to extort them. I'm trying to understand why. What do you get out of this job?
Well, the obvious answer here would be a paycheck.
Would you like it if foreigners rolled up on you in another country every other day? Would you like that? Would you like that? I mean, you're on camera. Yeah, you are. You're a public servant, right? Okay, you're a public servant, right? Okay, so what does that mean? What does public servant mean? It means you get to intimidate people? Does that what it mean? To keep yourself safe when you pull me over? You should listen to me? That's what it means? Or does it mean you have an oath to uphold the Constitution, right? You took an oath, right? For the state and federal Constitution, right? Are you bonded? Are you bonded? Are you bonded? You don't know what a bond is? You don't know what a bond is? It's in your Constitution. Are you bonded? Are you bonded? Do you have a bond? Yeah, to be operating in these streets. You don't have a bond.
Okay, so if the officer said to him, yes, I do have a bond, his follow-up response would be, so what's your bond claim number? Because I'm going to sue you or I'm going to put a lien on you. These Moorish sovereign citizens are absolute buffoons.
You're not an American, but you're a free European. You know what the word American means? What does it mean? What does it mean? Give me the definition, etymology. It's called, no. When people use our birthright, it's called birthright theft. You're not an American. copper color skinned people, or races of people, or cultures of people, they are the Americans. When European colonists, kind of like y'all do, came here with your ancestors, whether you were born or not, those people stole our birthright. If you go look up the definition and educate yourself, you'll realize you're not American. So wherever your family come from, that's where you're from, but you're not an American. Because Americans don't play highwaymen on the streets. That's what the definition of American is. And I'm a Moorish American, also known as a Moorish American. It's not the same thing as a black man. So I'm hoping he write a ticket and it have black on it. I'm gonna see you, and him. You might not like your job after that. And I hope you come to court, man. Please don't not come to court. It's gonna be a beautiful show. And stop watching my son. Because he's not a ward of New Jersey State. Don't watch him. It's nothing, that's none of your business. Okay, but you looking at my car. It ain't no firearms in there. There's no, what y'all allegedly say weapons. There's none of that in there. So you don't have to worry about that. I just wanted to pull out my treaty. It's in my bag, my law bag. I'm pretty sure you know what that is, because y'all always call the Attorney General when y'all do illegal stuff like this. You know, in the Constitution, one of the articles, I think it's the first one, it says no bills of attainder shall exist. This is a bill of attainment. This is extortion of the people.
Wrong.
Straight up extortion. Straight up extortion. But I ain't paying no ticket. You gonna see. Y'all gonna learn today. Stop pulling over indigenous people. This ain't y'all land. It never will be. You can make up a million imaginations. America is bankrupt. I don't even see how y'all get to do this in the middle of a pandemic. America is bankrupt. You know that? So everything y'all doing is illegal and frivolous. It's bankrupt. I got pulled over the other day just to let you know. No, of course not. But it's always we speeding, which is not a public safety issue. How are you protecting the public? How are you protecting the public writing tickets? You're not. You're stealing from the public. It's not a safety issue until you injure someone. Learn the law, man.
Okay, so I must say it. This Moorish sovereign citizen, he is one of the dumbest Moorish sovereign citizens that I have witnessed. He said speeding is not a public safety issue until you hurt someone. First and foremost, speed limits are put in place as a preventative thing, so that way you don't possibly hit someone. So it is a public safety issue if you're going too fast. If you're going too fast and someone runs in front of your car, you won't have enough time to react and you will then hurt someone. So speeding and speed limits are put in place as a preventative issue for the safety of the public. So it 100% is, speeding is a public safety issue. But this Moorish fool is so wrapped up in Moorish science that he can't even understand something as simple as that. This guy is an absolute moron, and it is a joke that he really believes in his heart of hearts that he's so smart and enlightened. It is a joke.
Learn the law. Because what y'all enforcing is not law. Oh, I'm so...
This is a maxim. A-M-E-X-M. A maxim. Spell it with me. A-M-E-X-E-M. Maxim.
You see what I mean when I say that this man is a complete buffoon? He is trying to give these officers a fictitious history lesson, and he misspells his own amexum and tries to spell it out loud for the officers. He first says A-M-E-X-M and then corrects himself A-M-E-X-E-M. He doesn't even know the proper spelling of his fictitious land that he likes to call amexum. Excuse me, sir. A maxim is not a thing. You guys love to use dictionaries. Why don't you just look it up? The word does not exist. This land is not called a maxim. That is not a thing. That is some Drew Ali nonsense. It is not a thing.
This is a maxim. A-M-E-X-M. A maxim. Spell it with me. A-M-E-X-E-M. Maxim. This is a maxim. A-M-E-X-M. A maxim. Spell it with me. A-M-E-X-E-M. Maxim.
What does that mean?
The indigenous people land. It's Egypt.
Do you have the registration and insurance?
It's on the tag. I don't know where the registration is. And can you not stand like that? Because I feel like threatened. I feel like threatened though.
Do you have the insurance card?
It's on the tag, sir.
The insurance is on the
I
tag?
just left the car dealership. It's on the tag, sir. The quicker you make this, and I do got a fee schedule. You being charged right now.
And this Moorish sovereign citizen got the nerve to say that he's not a sovereign citizen. Only sovereign citizens have fee schedules. By the way, sir, no one has ever paid you guys any of the stupid fees that you asked for. So stop it. Sir, you are a Moorish sovereign citizen, and you will be getting $0 for this traffic stop.
Yep. Your name and badge number? Can you take the mask off? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. And you're a public servant, right? Yeah, correct. Okay.
Meaning you don't got no special rights. You don't got immunity. When you break treaties, your immunity go out the window. No immunity. What county is this? Okay. I don't answer questions. You can't interrogate me on the side of the road. That's why it's a violation of due process. Don't ask me all them questions. He should know that, though. I'm just trying to go on about my day. Why are we always going to be around the indigenous people? Why? Why? You got nothing better to do? Why? See, this the little Masonic ritual. I'm way up there. That they do. They stand huffy puffy. Can I see your name? Appreciate it. Municipal, you know what that means? Corporation. CFR is in the codes. This is all fraud and extortion and it's attempted genocide. 18 U.S.C. 1091. You're going to jail. You can go to jail just for what you're doing. Popular America. And I got several treaties. You could go to prison for a long time. Look up your logs. I'm trying to give you the game. I need that EIN number too. Because we're doing business, right? It's a business transaction, right? I need that EIN number. What's your business number? That's why I need a supervisor. Can you call one up here? I asked twice. Can I get a supervisor? I need an EIN number.
This dude is just delusional. He's asking for EIN numbers. Like, what is wrong with you? These officers are at work. They are not businesses. They are at work. They don't have EIN numbers. What in the doohickey is wrong with you, sir? You seriously need a psychiatric evaluation.
Yeah, what you got the mask on, I can't hear you. Your OR is what? That's all I need. Yeah, I know. Is it rolling? Is it rolling? Okay. Can I get a supervisor? Okay, what is this? Give me a supervisor. Can I get a supervisor? Right there on me. Can I get a supervisor? Excuse me, can I get your name and your badge number?
Wow. So this dude was being so difficult, and these officers obviously recognize that he's a sovereign citizen, that they call for backup. I counted 4 cars, all for a speeding ticket. You see how this dude loves to make things worse for himself? It is absolutely ridiculous. Moorish science got this man's brain all twisted. It is ridiculous. He just needs to stop it.
Can you come up here? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Okay, I need a supervisor. Okay. You know, I don't have no lunch on me. I just need to get my paperwork that you gave my money. Huh? Why? Okay, wait. One of y'all can come over here and watch me grab what I'm grabbing. I'll take the whole bag out so I can get my treaty and present it to you. You don't? Well, I'll wait on the supervisor. Okay, you wrote all this. You wrote all this. You on the oath, right? You took an oath to the Constitution, right? Did you not take an oath to the Constitution? I'm asking you a question. Okay, you don't answer questions. Okay. Listen, that's why I use this as prima facie evidence. Be careful what? Don't worry about my safety. That's not why you're even here. You're here to steal from me. That's what you're doing. But you ain't gonna get away with this one. Because I'm trying to figure out who the entry point is. And y'all don't work for the sheriff, do you? Police department, right? Okay. You thought you were gonna beat somebody up today, not me. You don't run the world. I don't understand why it take 5 officers to racketeer. 5 of y'all. You wasted tax money, you wasted tax money, you wasted tax money. So y'all all must be a part of a gang or something, because I've never seen nothing like this. And this ain't professional, bro. You took an oath. We're gonna hold you to it. We're gonna press down hard with that paperwork. Must not know my name. And I hope it's black on this ticket. I'm gonna show you how black I'm not. I hope and pray you put black on it. There's no such thing as white and black people. And your name is Chase Carter? That's your name? Badge number number 0280, and you think I'm gonna pay you $181 to make you rich? That's a joke. You said fail to possess driver regular license. That's a lie. It's already perjury. That's a crime. See, I know the law good. How could you write a ticket if I failed to produce a driver license? It's wrong. And it's treason, high treason. You know what the Magna Charta Article 61 said? You're about to learn. I just told it to you. I mean, you got a body camera. Go back and look at it. What's the ETA of y'all supervisor?
Okay. Excuse me, sir, but I don't even know why you want to see a supervisor. The supervisor isn't going to see things your way. So just take your tickets and keep it moving.
How you doing, Sarge? I'm just trying to get some type of clarity. Yeah, I need to go in my bag to present you my treaty. I have no kind of arms in there. I just have my bag behind the seat as a coupe, and that's all I'm getting. I'm gonna bring it right to you. Can I get your badge number, Sarge? My badge number is 164. My name is Sergeant Jones. Okay. Okay. There we go. Right where I need it. Now, I don't know how familiar y'all are with these documents, but I'm very familiar. Okay. This is a statute at large of the United States. Okay. That's the treaty for the Moors. For the Moors, Moorish Americans. Okay. House Resolution 1209. I mean, 1203.
Is this, what organization is this?
It's with the Moorish government. When Europeans came over here, tripping, they lost the war. When they lost the war, they submitted to the Moors to not violate our human rights or our civil rights or any rights that we exercise on our land. Yeah. America,
I get this on video.
Yeah, you want to get that on video. America is a private jurisdiction of Morocco, which this individual, as well as all y'all, took an oath to. Now, I want to present that. That's the Magna Charta. I'm presenting it to you. He took an oath to that as well. I believe in 2012, it was reinstated with the Constitution. Now, he just violated my rights, my human rights, and committed high treason by writing me a ticket. Now, you don't get to extort the people when you took an oath to uphold the Constitution. Now, I'm going to bring that out so he can see it, because he wanted to know. So he needs a photograph of it, too, because you're going to be the one in court being presented with the high treason. I know the ticket isn't going nowhere because we dealt with this before. I had a detective in Florida commit fraud against me. Okay. I could still sue them. And as much as these police have been pulling me over lately, I've been pulled over in 3 states. It's not a coincidence. I'm going to press charges against this man. I want Internal Affairs to get involved. I'm saying this for your camera. And I'm going to come back to your county to file a official complaint for official oppression. This is what he's doing. Because you don't know my economic circumstance. Nor do I owe any of these societies or these corporations that you work for any form of tax. Now, this individual, when he came up to my car, he started reporting to various people. That's why we have 1, 2, 3, 5, maybe 6 of y'all back that way. You know, and I don't appreciate that. I don't think nobody's going to run off the road. Most people know to get over.
But I don't want.
I appreciate your concern. Now, like I said, he's just committed high treason. Now, he may think he has some type of immunity that's foreign to the Magna Charta, which he doesn't.
This Moorish sovereign citizen is presenting these officers with fictitious paperwork in the hopes that they'll now back down and rescind the ticket. Bob, it's not happening. Your treaties mean nothing. Your fake history lesson you just gave them when the Moors beat this person and that person. Well, if the Moors beat this person and that person, then why aren't the Moors running this land? Like your whole basis for what you're trying to even present these people are absolutely ridiculous. Like, shut up and go about your way, sir. You see, he said he keeps getting pulled over because you're riding around like an asshole. And it's sad because he's in all these different states. He's going to have all these different cases. He's probably not going to go to court. He's threatening to sue. And all that's going to happen is he is going to ruin his license and he won't be able to drive at all. And then comes the time where his license is revoked and then he gets pulled over and then he goes to jail for driving with a revoked license. Moorish science is ruining this man's life.
He may think he has some type of jurisdiction to operate on this treaty. He doesn't. I have every right to enforce it. Now, if y'all can't reverse that ticket, it's okay. But I'm holding everyone liable for the fraud. And that's all I wanted you to know. When you come up here, you've been presented, and I'm showing for my prima facie evidence. This is a copy of the Magna Charta. None of these people, Article 61, none of these people are king. This is a copy of my treaty at large. So the treaty, I want to present 3 articles, and y'all can be on y'all way, and me likewise. Okay. One of the articles says, in Article 16, it says, if any more shall bring a citizen of the United States, I'm not a United States citizen, regardless of or whatever is written in that computer, I am a Moor. I'm not a black man. It's not the same thing, not in the same equation. They already went to court over this in the Dred Scott versus Stanford case. We're not these people that you're alleging we are. And it is about a color game because this scheme has been going on. And I don't want you to get into it because you got a family just like my son is sitting back there. And this man is trying to steal from me. So I'm letting you know to cover you. Okay. But he ain't going to be covered because this is high treason. He pulled me over. So more of the energy is levied on him. But it says right here, if any more bring a citizen of the United States or their effects to their majesty, meaning we don't have an emperor no more. So our majesty is this dominion. So if we wanted to come do a citizen arrest on him for committing high treason in the state of New Jersey, according to y'all statutes, codes, and rules and regulations, according to the treaty, we can do that. For real. He doesn't, it's no form, fashion you can protect him.
So if you can arrest this officer for pulling you over, why not just do it? Why are you just running your mouth? It is absolutely ridiculous that these Moorish sovereign citizens actually believe the foolishness that they say. So it is high treason because he pulled you over for speeding? Sir, you are a joke.
The other part of this continues to say the citizen should be immediately be set at liberty. I was not. I was written a fraudulent ticket. I was not set at liberty. Then it says, and the dominions, this is the dominion. That's why y'all have what y'all call the dominion doctrine, where you can ease on someone's property according to this treaty if someone has been injured. from your corporation, United States Corporation, Incorporated, not the Mexican land or the Moors who are about Morocco. Morocco is 2 jurisdictions, one in Africa and the empire here. This is Morocco. The other part says, it says right here, and in like manner, if any Moor not subject of these dominions shall make a prize of any citizen of America, meaning the crap he just did, this illegal crap that violates this treaty, he could be arrested for that. And we know how to alert the proper parties in the sheriff department, because he can, just like they can arrest you and you can arrest the sheriff, he can be arrested for high treason and charged. Because remember the Nuremberg trials, ignorance of the law was no excuse. So to continue it all, because everybody say they don't know who the Moors is, but then when we come to court, you don't come, you don't show up. It says, or their effects, the judge don't show up, and bring them into any of their ports. So the fact that you're a police, you deal with ports. You got a port right in the heart of New Jersey and New York. It's called the Port of New Jersey, and the other one is called the Port Authority of New York. All police work around ports. When you park your car in that dolly, that's a dock, that's a port. It's not dealing with water because we came out of the sea onto the land through the sewer system. So these are ports. Under this road runs pipes. Those are sewer systems. So these are all ports. So now that's one area where you committed treason. Let me show you another one.
There's one more, right?
It's 2 more.
All right, well, here's the thing. If you want to...
Oh, no, I don't mind articulating this to the judge.
I appreciate it. I just don't want to be out here all day hearing it.
Okay.
Exactly. All you're doing right now is wasting these officers' time. These officers are actually being very kind to you, listening to your absolute foolishness. Everything that you have just said to these officers mean absolutely nothing. Furthermore, all of these arguments that you want to make should be made in front of a judge. Point blank, period. These officers will not, they can't take the ticket back. It's a done deal. You argue your case in court, present your evidence. Right now you're presenting evidence on the side of the road to the officers. These officers do not adjudicate anything. This is an absolute joke. You are wasting these officers' time. If I was the officers, I would have just left and told them, hey, I'm sorry, sir. We gave you your ticket already. Bring all of this crap to court. Okay, of course it's not going to help you, but bring it all in court. These more sovereign citizens are so deep down the rabbit hole that they just can't even make sense of anything anymore. This is a joke.
Hey, well, no. Don't worry about it.
Listen,
Don't worry about it.
I let you speak for 10 minutes.
I know how to do the civil complaint.
All right, so you know how to do it.
Where y'all preaching at? I'm coming right now.
It's, you're going to go down here to, you're going to go on that side of the road, head down to Chambersbridge Road, make a right, you're going to see a 7-Eleven and McDonald's. Right? Make a right.
Y'all got complaint forms right there?
Yeah.
Can you fax, email, and all that in?
Can we fax it and email it to you?
Can I?
Yeah.
So how many lights is it down that way? 3 miles down the road? That ain't nothing.
Look, well, your landmark's going to be 7-Eleven and McDonald's.
What precinct?
It's not a precinct, it's a station.
It's a station?
It's independent.
Okay, y'all got the documents there I need?
Yeah, we have any complaint you want to make, we have a document.
All right, we got it. I'm about to make a complaint against him. And you got a card on you?
I don't.
Can you give me one? Can you meet me down there? Because I need a card.
Well, there's going to be a Sergeant Bartolucci on the desk.
But you came up here to the
If you
scene.
want me to meet you, I'll meet you.
Okay, do that. And this ain't my car, by the way. It's a rental.
Excuse me, sir. That doesn't matter because you were the one operating the rental. So why did you just bring that up?
So Maures, once again, the extortion game. This is what these people do. So I put it on camera because I don't trust none of these folks. 0 of them. He just committed high treason. I'm about to go file an official complaint because you held me and my child up when we could be doing better things with our time. Okay? So I'm going to file a complaint. I'm going to get his badge number. I'm going to get that card because this extortion of our land has to stop, and we have to be the people who stop it. There's no reason why they can get our credentials, our private life information, and then they can turn around and use it against us. There's no reason why it should even be going down like that. And this is what we're talking about, all these illegal practices that are happening on our land, and these public servants that are in breach of their official oaths. They took an oath not to extort the people, but to basically assist the people in their everyday lives. And because they're so bored,
continue straight, then turn left onto Old Swan Road.
Because they're so bored,
take the next left onto Old Swan Road, then turn left onto Coolidge Drive.
They would rather write tickets to make money for a bankrupt system and to keep us in court under their slavery. And it's ridiculous. You know, what do I owe you for you harassing me? What do I owe you? I don't owe you nothing. That's the problem with our Moors we don't get. We don't owe these people anything. It's just like they can go to work and they use these documents. Why is it that when we give these people our information, you take our information to steal from us and to scare us and use these tactics to deprive us of our freedom and our ability to work and live? You know, all of a sudden, when I start asking proper questions, you start getting gangster-like. You start getting evil-like. And that's not a part of their job. I'm just telling you straight up. They're not supposed to do any of that stuff. They're supposed to protect and serve these corporations. And if by chance we injure somebody, like it says in the common law takes care of that. I know how to fight these cases. That's why I don't care no more. I don't care no more. But this has to stop. It has to stop. Period. You know, they don't just get to do whatever they want to do to our people. No, this is not their land. The whole treaty explains to them this is not their land. Everybody want to see me go to jail, bro. Whoever doing witchcraft out there, you need to stop. Because I promise you, you keep doing witchcraft and it's going to catch up with you. I know somebody's doing witchcraft. The fact that I keep getting stopped so many times, somebody's doing something wrong out there. And it's going to catch up with you. This is ridiculous, man. He was thinking I was a regular black man, and he didn't expect to run into a Moor. Ethan.
Make a slight right, then turn right onto Van Zyl Road.
Stop it. I'm traveling to go visit my wife, and you people stop me for what? What is wrong with these people?
Right toward Falkenberg Road.
They just don't stop. I'm speeding, and you following me down the street for miles. No, this all staged, man. I ain't nowhere where I'm speeding. It's 50 miles an hour. The speed limit is 50. That's what I was doing. 50 miles per hour. I'm speeding though. Okay.
Turn right toward Falkenberg Road.
Okay.
Then slight right onto Falkenberg Road.
I'm gonna go live again. Hold on, I gotta find where they're preaching at.
Then turn right onto.
It's sad that this Moor sovereign citizen has children that he's raising. Like I truly feel sorry for them. They're just gonna be just as law says their father. This dude, he just doesn't get it. Why are the cops pulling me over? They already told you for speeding, and then you're talking about witchcraft. He's just all over the place. But as you can see, none of his Moorish sovereign citizen talk got him out of the ticket. Sir, that garbage that you spewed, nobody respects, and it will not help you beat that traffic ticket. Furthermore, just go to your court case. You can spew all that same garbage all you want. It's not going to work. You're still going to lose. Just pay the ticket and move on with your life, sir. It is not a big conspiracy. The world doesn't want to see you down, and nobody is practicing witchcraft to oppress you. Stop it. You're not that important.